Hey, what's up, my fellow Americans? Decided with all the celebratory stuff going on with us taking the presidency, the House, and the Senate, I'd come on, do a little bit of live stream, introduce myself to y'all. Yeah, cheers, everyone. This one's going out to all the patriots, all the truth seekers, everyone out there who is looking for a better life for themselves. And the number one way we're going to start doing that is by holding the government accountable, energy independence, removing these corporate regulations, and allowing crypto to flourish the way that it should. So I know all you crypto bros out there, anybody who's holding a portfolio right now, we are doing quite well. So shout out Trump, shout out Elon. I appreciate you guys turning the ship around because the Titanic was heading directly for an iceberg. So you know what? Now we taking the reins and we're gonna take our own destiny from here on out, man. Our future is up to us. So cheers to everybody out there. Hey, if you got any music choices you guys would like, feel free to drop them in the chat and I'll switch it up, throw something on. So I grew up in DC, right? Originally watched Virginia side, right outside DC. I was hanging on the rave scene in my early 20s, in my 30s now, but yeah, found a love for dubstep and house music. So that's typically what I listen to, that and rap. But yeah, if you guys have any preferences, any recommendations, whatever you want, just let me know. I figure I'm just gonna hang out, vibe a little bit, let you guys get to know the owner of this channel, and yeah, have a minute to connect with me, Matt. So nice to meet you guys. Hey. Alright, so we got Immersive right here, Juicy J, Trippy Land. Give you guys a little preview of what the animation's looking like. Nice. Alright, so this is my first time live streaming ever, if you couldn't tell. Yeah, you know what? Hey, give me 1 second. I'm gonna hit my buddy Philip and get him to tune on. I just want to make sure the sound quality, everything's coming through. You guys can hear me. I got my mic turned on, got the recorder, but I just want to ensure that this is working so y'all can hear this. All right, 1 second, you guys. Let's get this next track going. Alright, so next up, we've got this called I Am Why by Reaper. This one's pretty good. I remember saving this one the other day. It's a pretty fire track. Alright, hitting up one of my other conservative buddies. We're all celebrating today. Alright, so one of the places I've quite enjoyed getting information from the years, definitely Twitter. And shout out Alex Jones, you opened my eyes to the world around us. I'd say Alex, along with the government committing things like 9/11 and such, and how unbelievable stories are, and the narratives that they would weave for people to believe. But yeah, shout out Alex, and I actually have to say, when I woke up this morning, on top of having Trump win, something else that really made me smile. Open Twitter, right? And I'm checking out my notifications, and it shows that Alex Jones actually liked some of the stuff I was mentioning last night. So it felt great seeing that he had recognized the profile. So Alex, we're out here. Shout out you for helping guide people and getting us on the right track. Shout out Team Trump. Shout out Vivek. Shout out Tucker, Elon, of course, and yeah, everybody in the scene. You know, there's a lot of people out there who are pissed off with the way things are going, and we're looking forward to taking our country back, getting us on the right track, leading toward a life of prosperity, and yeah, hopefully just rule of law too. One of the big things. So I have to admit, last night as I was watching everything come through on the feeds, I was a little bit worried. You know, I mean, Trump did have like a 100-point electoral lead on Kamala, but one of the things that maybe just get a little freaked out, I guess PTSD with what had happened in 2020. So someone got footage out in Philadelphia. It looked like several trucks were pulling up, and MSNBC report to an electoral station, and an MSNBC reporter said that there were 50,000 ballots that they had to count. And all I could think was like, oh my God, if they attempt this again, if they try and do what they did in 2020, it's not gonna be looking good for America. But I guess they came to their senses and realized Americans weren't gonna be dealing with that. So hey, hold on one sec, you guys. Phil just hit me up. All right, 1 second. All right, I am attempting to find a link for this. Let you enjoy a little dubstep while we wait. This is an artist I just found out about this week. He's got some really fire drops. This guy's name is Levity. I don't know too much about him, but yeah, he popped on my Spotify list the other day, and just this dude brings the heat. So I'll let you guys enjoy this while I figure out this link for Phil. By the way, this red wine is absolutely delicious. Shout out Spain for making some primo. Alright. Get into my chat application. We're gonna get Phil to double check this audio to make sure everything's coming through okay. I would hate to be going on this rant and just have none of this come through, so just double checking just in case. Hey, you might join in the chat. If anyone else wants to join, feel free to. Alright, y'all. Phil's got the link. We'll let him take a moment to join. I gotta say, it felt so good going out today, rocking the all red. Yeah, you know. Hey, Phil. Welcome to the chat. What's up, buddy? This one's for you. Alright, audio's coming through. Alright, he said audio's working, y'all. Sounds good. Alright, mine is, hey, let me know, is the music too loud for my voice, or is everything coming through properly? Phil's saying he hears the music, and he hears me. Now we just gotta see how if the audio is too loud. I don't know. Alright, Phil, what you think? Welcome to the Republican live stream. Team Trump. Actually, you know what? Not even just Republican, Team America. Because even though we have our differences, right or left, I still care about everyone being an American citizen. We're all family here. And you know what? It's time to bridge the division, like get rid of all the conflict going on. Because you know what? Back in, I don't know. All right, we good? All right, Phil says it's good. Appreciate it, bro. Thanks for tuning in. I'll have to get Phil on sometime for you guys to meet him. Phil's a really cool dude. We, yeah, for sure. Phil said he's down. So he doesn't live too far away. So, you know, I'm going to have him come on one day. We'll hang out and chill. All right, let me ask him. Phil, you got any words for the crowd? Anything you want to say to the rest of America, the rest of YouTube, or whatever we can get out before YouTube decides to censor me? He's saying unity. Okay, we'll take it. Yeah, because I guess that's one of the things Alright, yeah, let's go. Trump train, hell yeah. So, I know a lot of people out there are just completely losing their shit. A lot of tears, a lot of people upset thinking their rights are gone. But I just want to let you all know that your rights are totally in good hands. Like, you can still have access to abortions because it wasn't the federal government in control of that, it was actually the states. So Trump really didn't have any influence on you being able to snip down there. But I do realize it is important. I'm all for abortions. Hell, I've had a few myself with people, and I'm not embarrassed to say it. You gotta do what you gotta do. So I just want to let all the left know that even though the right is celebrating today and we're in high spirits, we still respect y'all and we still love y'all because we're all citizens of the same nation and citizens of the world. Honestly, we're all human. But I just want to let you know, stop tuning into the mainstream, y'all. Like, if you really want to know what's going on in the world, check out X. Like straight up. All right. Before Trump got in here, there was a lot of censorship. You couldn't, you straight up, like, you couldn't mention certain things. What was it? Jack Dorsey, the old CEO of Twitter. Yeah, he would just shut up everybody. Like, you really couldn't get any information out. So Elon totally broke down that barrier, and now we've got some transparency. Now we can start holding people accountable. Now you can start seeing the real world around you. So yeah, you'll see some of it here on Unveil HQ. We're gonna pull away the veil. We're gonna show you how the world really works, what's really going on behind the scenes. All right, we got some more from Phil. All right, Phil's saying Kamala said her supporters should keep fighting in the concession speech. Let's hope that doesn't mean she's calling for violence, because you know what? Honestly, I don't even know why you guys would be supporting her if you remembered what happened in the past 4 years. The economy was absolute dog shit. If you forgot, there's been a lot of conflict in the world, war all over the place. You've got Israel and Iran at each other's throats. And you know what? When Trump was in office, Putin didn't even think about going into Ukraine. He knew Trump would let it smack down. He would hold him accountable. He wouldn't be putting up with any of that shit. So I wouldn't doubt if we see the Ukrainian war end much sooner than you guys could possibly expect. Yeah, Trump's a negotiator. He knows how to pull it off, y'all. So yeah, shout out Phil. I appreciate the feedback, man. I know Phil's celebrating with his pup today. I think they were grilling out, having a drink too. So cheers, Phil. Great name for a track. We got Ego Trip by Lemonade. Yeah, I gotta say, man, like, alright, dubstep, hands down, if you trying to, like, really get energized and just start, like, pumping it up, that's the way to go, man. Dubstep, it'll get you going at the gym, so, one of my go-tos. Hell yeah. Alright, Phil's saying to check out, let's see what he's got, something at the 29-minute mark. Alright, Phil, let's see if we can do this. Honestly, bro, I have no idea how to do a screen share on here. I got OBS set up so you guys can see me, but let's see. Alright, Phil sent me a link. Oh, here we go. Alright, we got, I guess it's Kamala Harris conceding. Yeah, I think she realized shit was hitting the fan last night. I saw that at her concession speech in DC. She sent out one of her advisors to go handle it for her because she didn't want to do it herself. So, fantastic news. Hell yeah. Alright. I'm checking out this link Phil sent us, you guys. Let's see. Alright, appears to be DC. It's Associated Press. Let's see what these propagandists have for it. Yo, so I would have to say that has been the best thing about X, hands down. A lot of the mainstream media, they push out narratives and they have agendas for information that they want you to see because they want you to have a perception of the world that benefits them. So you really don't hear a lot about how the world truly works. You kind of have to like look between the cracks and really decipher for yourself. You've got to use your own critical thinking skills. So by doing that, if you're aware of how the world truly works around you, you really take everything with a grain of salt. Hell, even if I tell you anything, don't just straight up believe me like right away. Take the time to go online, do a little bit of research, and whatever assumptions you might have, you want to validate them. Make sure it's all legit. All right, let's see. Got some Boolean subtronics coming on, you guys. I'm gonna go next just because it's a little bit too brain melter. I don't want to freak any of you guys out with a real heavy dubstep. All right, I'm checking out. We got Tim Walls on cam. Oh man, he looks so sad. Tampon Tim, buddy. Oh man, I'm sure those stories about you sleeping with a Chinese spy didn't help whatsoever with your public image. So sorry, Tim. It is what it is. All right, here we go. We got Kamala coming out. Everyone's got their smartphones up, trying to record this epic moment. All right, she's coming on stage. She's grinning. She looks pretty happy for what just happened. I don't know. We still have good. What we have? Today's what day is today? All right, November 6th. Yeah, we still got a little bit of time until Trump gets inaugurated. So you know what? With what we've seen these people pull off in the past couple of years, I wouldn't put anything by them. So stay frosty, y'all. Always keep an eye on your six. You never know what's coming. Alright, let me turn this up a little bit so you hear. Actually, I might have to plug in my headphones for this one. Alright, here. You know what? Forget. I don't even want to see Kamala. Peace out, chick. It's time to say goodbye to you for good for right now. It's Team Trump for the next 4. Who knows? Maybe Vance for another 4 after that. Honestly, I would love to see Vivek get in office. I don't know if you guys know too much about Vivek. I believe he was the CEO of Overstock, right? Hold on, let me check this out. All right, Phil, you're gonna stick around? Sounds good, buddy. I appreciate it. You give me some watch time, dude. We're getting close to monetization. Hey, honestly, shout out all my fans. You all have been fantastic. I quite enjoy every day I work on a video. I come up with a concept. I figure something I want to show you guys. I want to expose information that you won't see in the mainstream. And I gotta say, it really makes my day watching people come on, like, comment, and yeah, just let me know that I'm doing a good job. Even if I'm not, if I suck, whatever, give me creative criticism. I'm not some snowflake, man. I'm built tough. Like, you can tell me what's up, and you know what? By informing me about things I'm doing incorrectly, that's how I improve and provide you guys with better content. So yeah, straight up, I want my audience to know if there's anything you don't like about my editing, the content, whatever, let me know. Like, tell me. I'm all ears. So whatever you guys say. All right, yeah, what was I going? We're gonna discuss a little bit about Vivek. Let's see. Going to my favorite AI of all time, ChatGPT. Just straight up, fuck Gemini. I gotta tell you guys, Google Gemini is extremely biased. Like, so I like to use AI to help me out with setting up technical things in terms of the studio I got here, doing recordings, giving me ideas for inspirations for videos, how to handle the editing, things of that nature. But as soon as I go into something like Gemini and I start asking it political questions, it's extremely biased toward the left. And myself, I'm more of a centrist, but I do lean right. Just because, honestly, less government oversight, more freedom for us, more money in our pockets. You know the drill. So yeah, I tend to lean toward ChatGPT when I'm doing like my little AI shit. And the thing is, yeah, man, women too. I will not specify a single gender. Everybody's welcome here. Much love for all. But yeah, so on ChatGPT, like I'll ask it something, I'll be like, hey, what's this about Trump? What do you think? And it'll give me the full description. Like it'll totally detail out everything that I'm looking for informationally. But the second you try doing that on Gemini, it's like, it'll give you a message being all like, sorry, I can't give you information on politics. Like I'm not wired to do that. But it'll do that it'll only give you that response if you're attempting to find information about Republicans like Trump and such. But if you do it about Kamala, it'll give you everything you're looking for. So Google, you're biased as hell. We see you. We see through your shit. Even though I know I'm on a Google run platform right now on YouTube, yeah, honestly, it's pretty obvious that you guys are censoring people for things. So, you know, it is what it is. Whatever happens. Yeah, I mean, I got to give you two a little credit for letting me get out here and do all this, but I'm starting to run the show on X too, you know. It appears you guys are bleeding. Like, it looks like a lot of audience are jumping shit from YouTube to X. So I hope you guys can figure out a retention plan because you might need it in the future. All right, back to my boy Vivek. Give me 1 second. All right, next track. It's a pretty good artist, a dude named Peekaboo. All right, Vivek. Give me some information on his background and his influence in the Republican Party. I believe he was the CEO of Overstock, but I want to double check that. I don't want to give you guys any bad information. Okay, looks like Vivek is from Cincinnati, Ohio. Very well educated too. He went to Harvard and Yale. Okay, that's something I totally didn't know, so let's learn something together. All right, it looks like he started his career in biotech, and he founded a company called revolutionize. This is great. So apparently he was the author of a book called Woke Inc. You know, that might be a good read, you guys. So apparently it's about his stance against woke culture and the commitment to free market capitalism, and seeing how it resonates strongly with Republican voters, particularly young conservatives who view him as an energetic alternative to traditional GOP figures. All right. Ooh, this is great. All right, this is fantastic. I love seeing this. All right, so it appears that he's anti-establishment, as many of you know. He's got an emphasis on populism, but he's also advocated for downsizing federal agencies like the FBI and reducing bureaucratic influence, which would be fantastic. Because honestly, what the hell have they been doing for us lately that's been positive? You know what I find very interesting? So they went in and raided Diddy's mansion, right? I'm sure they got tons of evidence. I don't know what kind of case they're working, but it's kind of shocking that they haven't really released too much information to the public. But you do see a lot of the celebrities that were endorsing Kamala appear to have had videos taken, photos. Pretty much they were seen at a lot of his all-white parties. So, things that make you go, we'll see. Wouldn't it be fantastic if they start releasing some of that information? We can see what's really going on. Oh yeah, alright, let me go back to my messages, check in with Phil. Alright, Phil's sticking around. Alright, I hope his camera's still running alright. I attached a fan to the back of it. I'm keeping this thing cool, making sure the studio gear is up to par. Yeah, I'm an initial streamer, YouTuber. I've never done any of this before, but I've always wanted to get out and share information with the public. It's like one of those things where when you've seen so much corruption and so many crazy things that like really make you question your reality, it's nice to get that information out and share it with everybody else. So I'm glad that you all are interested in the channel, interested in what I have to say, and I promise you have my word. Pinky promise, y'all. Give myself one with the audience. You have my word. I will keep bringing the heat and showing you the best stuff I can possibly find. Even if Trump's up to shit, I will show it to you. Whatever comes across my eyes in terms of things that make you question official narratives, information that say groups like the feds don't want to get out. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna share it with you guys. You're the American public, and you deserve to know what's going on in the world around you. Alright. This is one of my favorite artists. This is Boogie T.
Wait, hold on. You're here. Yeah. You got a ticket.
Honestly, I hope he's sharing and even having a Spotify list on the... No, actually, no, I'm not going to say that. Whatever happens, happens. But if you were looking for some real funky beats, Boogie T is the way to go. Hell
to the old shit.
Funky, right?
Bolder than that.
So Boogie T, I saw him maybe three or 4 years ago. He was
That's not nice.
playing a set. This place is incredible. Let me find the name of this place. I gotta get it to y'all. You have to know this is. Hold up. It's called the Cavern. It's over in Tennessee. I just want to make sure I get this correct.
I like that.
Alright, here you guys go. If you ever get the chance, go out to Pelham, Tennessee. It's this music venue that's underground, right? In this big, beautiful cavern. And the acoustics are insane. And what they do is they set up like all the little light shows and projections, and they'll just like bounce it off the cavern walls. So no matter where you are, you've got like a 360 like visualization of stuff going on around you. Like, the visuals are insane. Highly recommend. Caverns in Pelham, Tennessee, worth checking out. I'm curious what kind of music you all like. If let me know.
Wait. It's for jocks.
As much as I like dubstep, I'm not partial to other stuff, so
Shut up.
willing to hear anything out. Yeah, mom raised me on classical, gave me an eclectic taste in music, and honestly, variety is the spice of life, y'all. So I like hearing anything, as long as it's good. Don't know if you saw the short I put out called Borders Are. It was absolutely hilarious. But yeah, look up in my shorts, Borders Are. It's a song where Trump's singing about Kamala Harris being the borders are and how being an absolute failed situation. And oh my god, I can't wait to see what they're going to do with that. Straight up, as an American citizen who forks over so much money quarterly paying for taxes, like I got nothing wrong with anybody coming in this country illegally. Like, if you are a good human being, you bring a skill set, you can contribute to society, like, apply. Come be an American. But do it the right way. Like, come in legally. Don't just be hopping the border and shit. And I know what the situation is like down there, y'all. Oh shit, that's dirty. Whew. Alright. You know, here I'm just talking about this. I'll let me check the stream. Let's see who's in here. Checking the stats. Alright, looks like we've been live for 28 minutes. Give me 1 second. I just want to check the heat on this camera. Make sure I'm not like frying this thing to an end. Hold up. Very impressive. It's actually holding up pretty well. So I've got this fan on the camera called an Ulzani. It's like this tiny little square box that sits on this little indented piece on the camera where the flip screen pops out. You just put that thing in there, plug a USB into it, and it just blows so much air on the camera. Just like freezes it, like turns it into a freaking ice box, right? And yeah, before I was using it, that camera would give me, I could record live for maybe 20 minutes, and then it starts heating up. But yeah, just put this new Ulzani fan on there, and this thing's just, it's riding it out, man. This thing's not overheating at all. Alright, shall we switch up the drink for today? So we started with this red wine from Spain. All right, how about we'll go for a little bit of Remy. This one's for you, Trump. I gotta tell you guys, I don't drink much. I usually live a sober lifestyle, but when you've got the deep state running for their lives and Trump taking the office and the House and the Senate, calls for a little bit of a celebration, y'all. So let's see how this Remy tastes. I'm gonna put a little bit of ice in my cup. Try a little bit of that. You know, this has been fun. I honestly kind of want to do this a little more often, so thank you all for joining me. Thank you for coming to the live stream. Thank you for saving America, too. I know a lot of liberals don't see it that way, but they will. Give them a year. A year with Trump in office. Hopefully he's able to change their minds. You know what? He's not racist. He doesn't hate people. I mean, maybe if you're the deep state and you're doing Americans wrong, he hates you, but you kind of deserve it at that point. So, vodka ice. Honestly, I need an ice pick for this. Shit's solid. Hold on one sec, y'all. I gotta tell y'all too, if you are into content creation and you've got a little YouTube studio set up, if you're using like a microphone recorder, it gives you pretty good audio, like y'all can hear right here. I'm using one by a company called Zoom, but I originally started with alkaline batteries. I thought alkaline would be alright, right? After any time I record something for y'all, the batteries get depleted after a single recording. I'm talking about me doing a 5-minute script and then just listening or check out my screen recorder, and the battery's been depleted from 3 bars down to 1 that quickly. But these so I switched it up and I got lithium AA's. Someone on Reddit recommended it, and these things are absolutely like changing the game for me. Like, you throw the lithiums in there. I've been using the same pair of lithium batteries in my recorder for the past 2 weeks straight, and it hasn't even gone down. So I've got 3 bars. Let me see if I can show this for y'all. Hold on. Alright, so here's the Zoom recorder. Let the camera do its thing. Ooh, trying to figure out what angle that's going in. Alright, do you see? Let me get that straight. Do you see the 3 bars? So they're running perfectly fine. No issue whatsoever. Still haven't gotten depleted after 2 weeks of recording. Talk about impressive, right? I'm honestly shocked. But, you know what? I'm not gonna jinx myself. We're gonna keep it at 3 bars for as long as possible, y'all. So, shout out lithium. Hell yeah, Trump. Alright, let's try a little Remy Ma. For your ears, we've got, speaking of ears, we've got Ear Candy by Peekaboo and Sully. Sounds pretty sick, right? Yeah, so open invitation. If anybody's out in the Atlanta area, feel free to holler at me. Unfortunately, most of the people I know up here are liberal and they're not celebrating. And I gotta tell you, I went out to breakfast earlier and had a couple mimosas to celebrate. And was out here wearing my red, right? Everybody's throwing fucking death stares. Like, the amount of hate for Republicans is beyond ridiculous. But yeah, I'm in the ATL area, so if anybody wants to come out and celebrate, feel free to holler at me. Cheers. Pouring out some Remy for Trump. I would love to pour a little bit out for all the dead homies I met throughout the years, but I'm not gonna do that to my carpet right now. I'm not trying to like clean that out of there. No thank you. Boy, it's got a nice bite to it. ain't talking about the track either. Oh yeah. Alright, why don't we give you guys a little bit of an update? You're watching me just acting a fool and having fun over here. It's been a good time. You know, I'm actually quite enjoying doing the live stream with y'all. So, alright, we'll check in and see what's happening in the world. You know, let's see if the snowflakes are accepting what's going on, or if people are just freaking out beyond comprehension. Their cognitive dissonance is being questioned. So, why don't we check in and see what's popping off, y'all? Alright, I'm gonna go check out X. For some reason I still want to call it Twitter, but just because I've been using Twitter for so many freaking years, and deserves to be called X for how much it's changed and what it's been turned into. Okay, here we go. We've got Cardi B giving out a message to all Trump supporters. She's saying she hopes that all of us get hit by hurricanes. Pretty messed up thing to say, especially just after what happened in Helene and down in Florida. It happened in the Carolinas and Florida. Alright, when I'm mixing up my words a little bit, that's when you can tell alcohol is hitting. I got to tell you guys, I'm a little bit of a lightweight. I gave up drinking for a couple years, so you won't see me like this that many times. But you know what? We're in a celebratory mood. We've literally just saved America today, y'all. So I can't think of a better day than to pop something open and party with you guys. So no, I'm not the only one. So to everybody else out there, clank your glasses. Let's go, bro. Chill. Alright, so we've got Elon coming out, and he's saying thank you everyone who supported the platform and our mutual quest for the freedom of speech. I agree, Elon. Alright, I'm gonna add a little reply in there. I'm saying cheers to all my fellow patriots and truth seekers. Never stop bringing the heat. We don't give up on this shit, man. We do not let up. The second you let up, the second you give an inch, they take a mile. So don't ever give up your rights, your freedoms, and just your individual liberties. Like, it's not worth it. It's what America was built on. Our forefathers are literally popping champagne right now at the news of what just happened last night. So, if they're doing it, we're gonna do it too. Alright, hold on one sec. Let me get some emojis for this post. While I'm doing this, you guys enjoy Ain't No Thing by Tiva Boo. Alright, we got Wall Street Apes on X. This comment is, every person on this planet owes Elon a huge thank you. Elon saved America by buying Twitter, and that is an absolute understatement. Shout out Elon, you know what you did. You don't even need me to thank you. You've got like millions of people on planet Earth thanking you. But yeah, this is from me to you. I greatly appreciate what you have done for humanity and for the Western way of life. I don't think the audience out there realizes how close we were to global communism. If you've read the book 1984 by George Orwell, we were literally like on the verge of having that happen. I'm talking about full-on surveillance state, central bank digital currency, all your rights eroded, and now we get to be Americans again. So something to look forward to. Prosperity and a good life for everybody in this country. Yo, this is a banger here. I'm gonna turn this up. Woke Symphony by Cappuccino. Yeah. You feel the heat. Alright, you guys, we got Phil checking back in. Oh shit, one of our homies got in some trouble. I'm gonna have to hit him up on the side and see what's going on. One of our boys that just got married. I hope that has nothing to do with the marriage, but you never know. Oh my god. He said it'd be people ranting on Reddit and they seem extremely pissed off. Alright, this appears to be someone in Pennsylvania, right? They're saying this country and this state are no longer something to be proud of. Congrats USA and Pennsylvania. You voted for a person, a sick one at that, over your own country. Enjoy hell for the foreseeable future because you wanted it. You wanted a convicted felon and a rapist? That says quite a lot about what you represent. For those who are sane, if anyone asks where you are from, New York, California, or Vermont, 55% of this country are drooling morons. Sincerely, a Pennsylvania resident. This is what you call indoctrination via mainstream media. So MSNBC, CNN, Fox, all of it. You know what? You guys can get fucked. You've been doing nothing but lying to the American public about what's really going on behind the scenes, manipulating minds, and turning people into brainless zombies. So mainstream media, here's another one. We're not putting up with it anymore. Independent citizens are the new type of journalism. Mainstream media, down with the mainstream. It's time for the underworld to take over. Yo, shout out Cappuccino, that shit was stupidly fire. Alright, let me find out what happened to my boy. Let me talk to Phil real quick. Hope he's alright. He's one of our very good friends. Guy we grew up with since we were like 15 years old. Hey, you know what? Keep the chat fun and interesting. Why don't y'all guess my age? I'm curious. How old do you think I am? Beard, let y'all know I've been around for a minute. Yo, this Remy Martin on ice, man. This shit hitting. You know what? Let's get this out. All right, we got. Yo, Twitter's throwing me. Or sorry, my stream information on YouTube is all over the place. So we've got stream is healthy. Warning, warning. Your connection bitrate. We recommend you use this, bro. I just changed my connection bitrate. I don't know what y'all are talking about. Now it's saying stream is excellent. Give me 1 second, you guys. I want to check out the, make sure my settings are up to par. Like I told y'all, this is my very first stream. I've never done this before. Bitrate appears to be alright. That's what they were recommending. Alright. It's alright. I'm going next track. What y'all think? Hey, you know what? I'm going to share the stream on X. See if anyone else wants to join in. Let's check it out. I'm okay on that. Alright, we just put the stream out on X, see who comes in. I gotta tell you guys, so when I first... Oh shit, hold on, let me write this out. The Zingara, Mind and Body. Alright. Yeah, you do your thing, Zingara. Oh my god, people are just melting down. We've got women shaving their hair on live stream to protest Trump winning. I don't understand. You're still going to be able to have abortions, and now you're going to have way more opportunities for employment. Inflation's going to go down. America's going to be energy independent again. Are y'all ready for like $2 for a gallon of gas? You're not going to have to pay $20 for a gallon of milk. Like, I think y'all should be celebrating, not just shaving your heads. But you know what? Psychosis is a serious issue in this country, so I hope they get help. Alright, so we got Kamala finally conceding. It's official, you guys. Yo. Shout out everybody out there, yo. We did it. Man, it's a lesson for y'all to know. Don't let people walk all over you. If you got a voice, you got a spine, if you can breathe, put yourself out there. The world is an amazing place. And even if you think you're not going to find your tribe is going to find you. So, yeah, just be yourselves, put yourselves out there, and stand up for yourselves. Like, America's been very weak lately. Everyone's just been sitting around living docile lives, and it's time for y'all to like really bring the heat. If you don't, you're going to get walked all over, because a nation of sheep is beget by wolves. Alright, next track, we've got Alley Cat in the Alley. Alright, I'm gonna give y'all some more stuff. Let's see what we're working with. Alright, so someone actually called out something very interesting. They're showing that in 2020, Democrats got 81 million votes, but this year they only got 66 million. Where did those 15 million votes go? I don't know. Y'all tell me. Alright, we found our buddy, I don't know, couldn't go with some police issues. Hope he's alright. Shout out T. Yo, you need any help, homie? Holla at your boy. Yeah, so it's interesting. So someone's laying out all the stats for the election in terms of votes cast per year. And we've got 2008, Obama got 69. Went down a little bit in 2012 on his next run. He got 65 million. And then Hillary, 2016, another 65 million. And in 2020, Joe Biden got 81 million. That's quite a significant jump when it appears the average was between 69 and 65 million. I don't know, if that doesn't raise a suspicion, you guys need to think a little harder. And then Kamala gets 66 million. So Kamala falls right back in line with what the original trend was. I don't know, something's up. Something was up with 2020. I know you all know that. Always question everything. Don't take anything for face value. Alright, next post. Let's see what else is going on here. Oh my god, this is extremely comedic. So apparently a squirrel just ran across Kamala's concession stage right before she gives her speech. Everybody's out there shouting peanut. You shouldn't have off that squirrel, man. Leave people's pets alone. That thing didn't have rabies. Dude was living it with it for a minute. He seemed perfectly fine. Weird shit for sure. Alright, we've got people talking about Jenna Griswold getting thrown in prison. So she was one who leaked voting machine passwords out in Colorado. And yeah, I don't know what kind of Hail Mary play she was attempting to pull off, but leaking the passwords to log into voting machines so people get in there and alter them for whatever you had in mind, Jenna, that was really stupid of you. Like, you should have thought that one through, because honestly, you're probably looking at prison time after that. So enjoy the felonies, Jenna. Enjoy. So haven't you try and steal freedom from the American people and try and swindle one on us? You know what? awake, you know what's going on, and we're not putting up with your shit anymore. Whoa. Remy's delish. Yo, like I was telling you guys about those lithium batteries, I am still 3 out of 3 bars and running perfectly fine. Y'all don't know this is John Summit. We got a little bit of a remix here. It's called Where You Are. This is John Summit. Hey look, Grizz. Grizz, one of my favorite artists of all time. If you guys haven't seen him, go check out Grizz. He gets on the saxophone, he plays live, he gets a band on stage. One of the most phenomenal musicians of our generation. I would honestly go on record saying he's our modern day Jimi Hendrix. Go check out a Grizz show. Alright, it appears there's a military coup happening in Israel. Oh crap. Excuse me, you guys. I'm getting a call. If you wouldn't mind, I know it's rude to do on a live stream. I don't know what protocol is for receiving a phone call, but I need to take this. Give me 1 second. Hello? Hello? Huh, call ended. Alright, fuck off. Don't know who it was. I do have to tell you all something though. So there is something called the Trump effect, and it's pretty incredible. So a lot of companies probably halted or slowed down their hiring practices because they knew that with Kamala in charge, there'd be a lot more red tape, a lot more corporate regulation, a lot more taxes on corporations, so they couldn't expand and grow out teams the way that they would hope for. So I think they were waiting to really roll out their hiring process. And over the past couple months, I've been between contracts looking for work, and it's been real rough. Like, there's been an extreme slowdown in companies recruiting for work. But as soon as the Trump news hit last night, and we found out that he's gonna be president, my phone has been getting blown up today. I'm talking about, like, I've had 10 recruiters call me and talking to me about positions. So you know what? This unemployment stint, it's not going to be for much longer. And thank you, Trump. Thank you, reduction in corporate taxes. That's what does it. If you want to be prosperous, remove the regulation and the amount of things that the government is doing. So, yeah, it's one thing to do. Hey, give me 1 second. Here. Enjoy the music. I'll be right back. 1 second. I'm sorry about that, you guys and gals. So, yeah, something's come up and I need to bounce, but I would like to thank you all for taking the time to tune in to our 2024 celebratory live stream. And again, shout out Trump, shout out Elon, shout out everybody that's been a part of the fight, shout out Alex Jones for sure. And yeah, everybody who's been a part of this transformation. Let's look forward to seeing the sheer amount of prosperity and freedom that the next 4 years are going to be bringing in. And don't take them for granted, because things can change at a moment's notice, especially with the people that we're dealing with. So I want to, yeah, much love for all my fellow Americans, fellow citizens of the world, everybody who's out there. Thanks for tuning in, and feel free to keep checking out the channel. I am not going to stop, and I'm going to keep producing content and sharing very important information with y'all. So, yeah, stay tuned.